Hello, Kurt here. I realize I haven't given you the thing I wanted to, which was kind of a lesson or a video about kind of like patterny things to do with scales, that kind of stuff. Maybe think of it as like sometimes people call them folded scales or interval studies, or they think about practicing as a subset of interval studies, or patterns. I guess patterns and sequences. I guess is how I used to think about them when I was learning guitar. And we talked about a few of them. I have a practice around this stuff. I don't do it every day, but I'm starting to actually do it more because I'm finding it very pleasurable. But where I've worked out over the years fingerings and ways of picking to get them as pretty and legato and bell-like as possible. The problem with a lot of patterns in guitar world, like you start having a lot of things where you get used to folding fingers over two strings, and that's like really logical and it's unavoidable. But it's worth making a practice of trying to play patterns out of the diatonic scales, seven-note scales, without repeating fingers, without so as little as possible. You don't want to have a finger jumping over, a finger folding over, a finger having to jump strings, and that becomes a problem. The scales we're going to use today are this one, may not go that low, but that's the C scale starting on the C note, and that's right here on that's on this fifth string here at the third fret. Just put a nut here, so third fret. We're also going to do the G scale. Which can also be fingered as a we're also going to do, just for the sake of fun, we're going to switch them so that this C position we're going to use for G. That's the C position starting at the 10th fret, which gives us a G scale. And we're also going to do the G scale starting at the 8th fret, which gives us another C scale. That will accomplish a lot of things without having to go into other without having to do like a D scale, an E flat scale. Well, you can get to that later, but so two-note diatonic patterns. I'm using as my reference this book here, which Fundamentals of Guitar by Miles Okazaki, who's I think spent time in Banff, so he might be a person you would know. It's a great book. It's a really, really good book. And he organizes these into two-note and three-note, and then four-note, I think maybe. We can't go over all of them, but we'll go over a fair number of them. Starting with the two-note ones. And it turns out that the two-note, and working on them is ascending and descending. So I think we know pretty well the up by thirds. I think you've even played it for me, and it sounds great, but here's what it is. And fingering wise, we're going to start with the second finger on the third fret of the A string, first finger on the second fret of the D string, then with pinky and second finger, then index and pinky, middle index, pinky third, pinky, third and second fingers. In this case, we will bar with the pinky, but if you don't want to bar, you can go use your third and pinky. It's a bit of a stretch. Second and first, pinky and second. That's a bit of a stretch too. First and pinky. You can go up, or you can, at this point, you can start going down. Down in thirds will be that's. Let's start on this. That A, the sixth of the scale. It's going to be pinky, index, middle, pinky, index, middle, pinky, ring. There's different ways to do this, but the way I do this would probably be that's pinky, ring, then index, middle, slide down again with index, index and middle. Third and pinky, then index, middle, pinky, index, middle, pinky. It's all together. And another way to do that, which is going to be the same, your fingers are going to be doing the same things, but you can thinking about it a little bit differently, is ascending, but going down a half step each time. So rather. Also, in this world, we could think about going up in descending, but going up by a scale degree. So, for example. Which is nice. And now with the G scale, we'll do all of these permutations. So up in thirds. So that's just in terms of the fingering. That's start with your middle finger on the third fret of the E string, then up to the second, your index finger is going to be on the second fret of the A string. There's going to be pinky and middle on fret 5 on the E string, fret 3 on the A string. Then index, pinky on the A string at the second, fifth frets. Then second and index on the third and second frets. Then pinky and ring finger, index, pinky. So that's pinky. Now pinky, third finger, it's on the D and G strings, index, pinky on the G string. Our ring and second finger on the fourth and third frets of the G and B strings. Ring finger and pinky on the fifth fret at the G and B. Middle and index on the top two strings at frets 3 and 2. That's pinky and middle on the fifth and third frets respectively, of strings B and E. Pinky and index on the high string at the 2nd and 5th frets. Now also we'll do the descending by a scale degree, but ascending in general. So it's sort of nice to loop that sometimes. Maybe 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and then let's do these up here. So now you probably have the fingerings together. It's just a question of starting at a different note. So let's start with the G shape on the 8th fret. Same thing we can do with the C position at the 10th fret, playing over G. Sorry. Okay, now fourths. Isn't that fun? Ends with 5th there, but let's try this. that ends up also being the same shape, sort of, as thirds back, as doing thirds backwards but ascending. So in the sun. It's not actually that easy to do this one. And on the G pattern. Again. Which is also gets us to fourth backwards. Let's see. For the C. Nice, and then also thirds up in this way, sort of. Starting on the E here. Not easy. Okay, now up in fifths, which is really nice. Which is also the same as down in fourths. And then also, let's see, in fifths downwards. to sixths. Very monkey sound. Sevens. And here's these diatonic patterns. Let's see. 3-note diatonic patterns. Mm-hmm.